Have you ever thought about relocating to a different state? Maybe it's for business, or you're just looking for a change. If so, moving to a no-income tax state could put more money in your pocket. In this short video, we'll explore which states have no income tax, how much more money you could theoretically have, and why people choose to make these states their home. So, let's get straight to the good stuff. Which states are we even talking about here? The current lucky 7 are Alaska, Florida, Nevada, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, and Wyoming. Alaska, the rugged individualist. Florida, the retirement haven. Nevada, the glitzy gambler. South Dakota offers wide open spaces and Mount Rushmore. Tennessee gives you music and barbecue. Texas, well, everything's bigger in Texas, and Wyoming is full of wide open spaces. Now let's talk about the real reason you clicked on this video, the cold, hard cash. It's true that living in a state without income tax can put a little extra jingle in your pocket. But here's the catch. States need a way to fund things like roads and schools. Often, this means higher property taxes, sales taxes, or even wacky things like excise taxes on bags of candy. So while you might be saving on income tax, you could end up paying more in other areas. Now, let's talk quality of life. Does money buy happiness, or at least better roads? Money isn't everything. It's also about the quality of life. Some no-income tax states offer fantastic amenities like stunning natural beauty and vibrant cities. But then there's the flip side. These states might have less money to invest in public services. This can mean underfunded schools and crumbling infrastructure. It's a classic trade-off: lower taxes versus potentially fewer government services. One important factor to consider is public services, the good, the bad, and the wait. This is how they fund that. Taxes fund essential public services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. In states without income tax, the funding for these services has to come from somewhere. This often means a greater reliance on property taxes, sales taxes, and other forms of revenue generation. Some states get creative, implementing things like tourism taxes on hotels and attractions. The impact of this funding model on public services can vary widely. With all that said, you might be wondering why anyone would choose to live in a state with no income tax. For some, it's purely a financial decision. If you're a high-income earner, the tax savings can be significant. For others, it's about more than just money. Some people are attracted to the lower cost of living, the slower pace of life, or the abundance of outdoor recreational opportunities. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to live in a no-income tax state is a personal one. So, to tax or not to tax? That is the question, and you have to decide. There are trade-offs to consider and compromises to be made. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative content.